Super Bowl Sunday special edition football books. Hi, I'm Gary Levisi, and being it's February 7th, 2021, the 55th annual Super Bowl is today or tonight. So we're going to do this video because then we're going to be celebrating. I don't know why, but it's just a good fun thing to celebrate. Kansas City Chiefs, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, two great quarterbacks going at it. There's a lot of story behind both of these quarterbacks and these teams getting to the Super Bowl. And it's sports, it's exciting. And of course, I'm wearing a baseball shirt while I'm doing this because hopefully, like next week is spring training, so maybe baseball's on the way.
Football joke?
Yeah. What's a football joke?
Why does Tampa Bay wear bucking helmets?
Why do they wear bucking helmets?
Yeah, to cover their Buccaneers.
Oh God! All right. See, the people behind the camera should stay behind the camera. All right. Anyway, we're just going to look at a variety of football related books. Some quite old ones that are pretty cool. When the game was young, when it was wild, when it was you see the uniforms and stuff and the padding and everything is really, really different. It's amazing. So we're going to look at a few of them right now. There's a lot of sports books that were published in the 30s, 40s, and 50s. This is from 1948. This is a football guide. Grantland Rice's, and it's City Service gasoline station, which is City Service was now it's Citgo, and gasoline. They gave out this book in 1948 at gas stations. It was a giveaway, a free giveaway, and it's a cute little pamphlet. Great artwork. Interesting thing is, I have two of these, but they're not the same. It's Playing the Line by Bulldog Turner, and he was a star from that era. This is Ziff Davis. It's the hardcover, first printing from 1948. Hardcover was $1.25 back then, or you could buy the paperback, which was just 50 cents. And the book is pretty cool. It's loaded with some of the interesting things, some of the artwork on some of these books, but also the photos, if I can find them. I'm not going to find things when I want to find them. So you have all these photos of how plays were made, playing the line, the different strategies, plans, all these great pictures from the 40s of players. It's just really cool stuff. It's a cool book. And they had it in paperback and hardcover. Another book by Dell. Dell Publishing also did some football books, and they did football in 1948. This one has Doak Walker on the cover, an All-American halfback of Southern Methodist University, and the back cover is Otto Graham, quarterback, Cleveland Browns. So you had books. This has facts and facts, figures, and reviews, and all information about the players of 1948. And there's Otis Graham on the back, quarterback for the Cleveland Browns.
Looks like Otto. You say Otis?
Did I say Otis? Yeah, it's Otto. Yeah. And then also that's from 1948, and this is also from 1948, Backfield Play by Charles Trippey, and it's a great star who gives his tricks how to win football games in the backfield, and doing different strategies, different tactics for winning the game. And it's a cool book, and has some information about it on the back. But what I like is the images of the players. You can see how look at the helmets. Look at the helmet. Look at the helmets. Unbelievable compared to what they're wearing today. But it's interesting. Like there's a lot of things about concussion in football, And when people were wearing these kind of helmets, they probably weren't, the concussion wasn't probably as bad as it is today, because here you didn't have so much protection with these helmets. These were leather helmets, I think. And I don't even know if they had plastic. They were using plastic back then. And you could see the padding and everything is really kind of minimal compared to what you have today. So when these guys are hitting with the helmets of today, you can really knock somebody out into next week. With these helmets, you're not going to really be able to hurt somebody that too bad if you hit them, but you can get hurt. So there's less protection for the player that's actually wearing the helmet. There's some cool stuff. This is an interesting little set of 4 books. The Handy Football Library by Blue Ribbon Books in 1949, and it comes in a slipcase. And it's got books on defensive football, offensive football, rules of the game, and top performers. An interesting thing about this set of books is, first of all, the end papers are just really cool, really like beautiful drawings. And then you have all the great players: Walter Camp, Amos Stagg, and the beautiful, really nice artwork. Pudge, Heffelinker, whoever, Walter Erickson. We have Jim Thorpe. Yeah, there's Newt Rockney. So you get the idea in these books how nice they are. Again, the end papers, really nice football battle end papers. Defensive football. And then it tells you all the different positions, different ways of rushing, guarding, tackling. Everything that you would need to know about football in 1949, which is a big, and then all of the plays. Very different from today, of course, but and here's the other end paper on the 3rd book. Really nice. Nice artwork. And offensive football, rushing, tackling, passing. Nice artwork. And the 4th one is another really nice artwork. And football rules. There's the referee, or line judge. Some nice football images in these books. And it's a nice little set, very thin, narrow little hardcovers. They slip right into the slipcase. Imagine that. Actually, they don't slip as easily as I thought. Okay, there you go. Beautiful. Some other books, interesting. There were all kinds of books that were in the 30s, 40s, and 50s for younger readers, for teenage boys and girls. Different series by different authors. Some of them quite popular and famous. This one is Herb Kent, West Point fullback. So at first it looks like it's a book about West Point, which it is, but actually it's a football book. He's a fullback for West Point, and beautiful edition. I don't know if there's any.
I don't think it says.
Are there illustrations in this? I don't think so. Yeah, I thought there were, but no, it's not even a frontispiece. But this is a football book, interestingly enough. And other person that did football books, among others, he also wrote some science fiction, is Harold M. Sherman. And one of his books was Number 44, which is interesting because number 44 was Reggie Jackson's number. And this is a series of football books, stories by Sherman, who also wrote science fiction. This is Grosset and Dunlap Publishers. Nice football frontispiece there. And it has a bunch of stories. Number 44 is the first one. Nice football book. And there's other two books by Harold Sherman, Fight 'em Big Three and Crashing Through. And these were books that very similar to this one here. I don't know if this one has no frontispiece. Okay, so this one does have a frontispiece, which is pretty nice.
Those are illustrated boards.
Yeah, illustrated inside. And Fight 'em Big Three. And my wife Lucille made dust jackets for these two books, also Crashing Through. All by Harold M. Sherman. And Crashing Through, the book has the same cover as, same design with the football on it, and the same inside. And nice frontispiece. And she did the art for these. I think she took them from
It says on the back, pulps.
from a football pulp. Yeah, this one came as a recreation from recreations of A.G. Gross, and it's a vintage sport pulp from 1949 from All American Football magazine. Lucille took the artwork and made a dust jacket, original hand-painted dust jacket for that book. And for Crashing Through, she took the cover image from New Sports magazine, November 1948 issue, and made a beautiful cover for Crashing Through. So you can make your own dust jackets too. If you have a book like this, the number 44 with no dust jacket, having a dust jacket on. And Lucille did a entire video previously that talks about how you can create dust jackets for books that don't have them. You can even use photographs if you don't have artistic talent like she does. But there's a lot of things you can do just to protect the book. And just a few other things. Tim Tebow was a quarterback who's loved by many, hated by some. I don't know. But the thing is, this is his story through my eyes, Tim Tebow. But the interesting thing about it is the dust jacket. Dust jacket is a poster. So you have him.
You gotta move back.
That's the dust jacket.
Or forward.
Okay.
What team is that?
I think it's Gators. And the book has all pictures of Tebow, his life, growing up, playing football, growing up as a kid that played football. I was always a baseball guy when I was a kid, when I grew up, and I always liked playing baseball and other sports, basketball and football occasionally, but not so much football. But it was always fun to play these games, and it's fun to watch them. And Super Bowl is always great, and just getting a a smattering of the history of the game and different things related to it. I mean, kids grow up in the game. Here's Tebow as a kid, and then here he is as a pro. So it's interesting, like how kids get into sports, how sports are great for kids, and the Super Bowl is actually a great family day, actually, and a day for especially sons and fathers, and even daughters and fathers and mothers and everybody, family to get together, root for their team, and enjoy the game. Another really nice book, and this is a children's book. It's called Family Huddle, and it's the Manning story, and it's the two brothers, Peyton Manning and Eli Manning, and Archie Manning. An interesting thing is the book is about their family and how the two boys, when they were young, grew up. So here's all three, the father and both sons. Both sons were quarterbacks. And
I think the father was a quarterback too.
I think so, yeah. They were all, and it's all three of them. And then it just tells the story of their love affair with football and how the father taught the kids about football. Really nice illustrations by Jim Madsen. This is from 2009. And I'll just show you a few of the pictures here. It's a very thin, large hardcover. And the kids, the boys are growing up. Football is a major part of their life because of their father, of course. And the fathers, you can't have anybody better as a teacher or as a mentor than your father, who's a professional football player. So here's the boys growing up, their story, and their love affair with football. And it's a kind of a nice, touching book that shows a lot of the, how football is also a family sport, family event, and Super Bowl Sunday is a family event too. So with that, I hope you all.
Sorry.
With that, I hope you all enjoyed this look at the Super Bowl Sunday football books, books that have to do with football, and hope you enjoy your Super Bowl feast today and have fun watching the game. Hope it's a great game, a lot of action. You never know what's going to happen until the last couple of seconds sometimes. And we'll see how it goes. It should be very interesting. And hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. And check out my other videos on all different kind of subjects of collectible books. And again, thank you for looking, and I'll see you next time.